Hello and welcome back to United Corner. You're here with Luke, and this is Manchester United news transfers that I want to start bringing to the channel. So if you do like this kind of content, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn that bell on so you know when I go live. Now let's get into this little debate that we seem to be having between Manchester United fans. So I've seen a lot of tweets, Instagram posts, Facebook, a lot. We should never play Maguire and Lindelof again. Now, I said that in my last, after the Manchester United draw to West Brom. We cannot play Maguire and Lindelof anymore. If we want to get anywhere, we can't play them. So I agree with people that are saying this. I do think that Maguire and Lindelof should be no more. We can't win nothing. The lack strength. Maguire lacks leadership, in my opinion. For someone who's got the captain armband and does nothing, it's a joke. Like, there's rumours of transfer with Sergio Ramos. Now, if he come, how is Maguire gonna look to a leader next to him? Who's getting the captain armband? Is Ollie got to say it's Ramos this time? Like, so if we are in for Ramos and Ramos does come, you got to give him the captain armband, ain't you? He's gonna look, if he plays his first game and he's not captain, look to the right to him or the left of him. I think, what's going on here? I'm not the captain and he's not talking. I'll show him. Like, you know what I mean? You can't let Maguire be captain anymore. I said from day when Bruno come in, after the first game, I seen him shouting at people, pointing. You can see his motion in his face. Why is he not captain? Is that not the question to be asked as well? Why is Maguire captain when Bruno does more talking, does more leadership? I can guarantee you, in that changing room, he's the loudest. Bruno Fernandes. Maguire is not good enough to be our captain. Look, it's a joke. He's not good enough to be a leader with Lindelof. With Boye, it looks like a different player. With Twanzebe, looks like a different player. Like, we have got Real Sociedad Thursday at 17:55 kickoff. We should be playing Boye or Twanzebe in that with Maguire. We cannot play Lindelof. These are not going to go lightly. These are probably going to be more tactical than us. These will probably be the better team if we don't pick ourselves back up. Now, I'll do another video on the look ahead and what I think about that. So keep an eye out for that. But today, we'll talk about Jadon, Sancho, Ramos, other transfers that might be linked to us. So please leave your comments down below who you would want to bring in. What positions would you bring in first? So we're going in for Jadon Sancho. Now, I think this is going to be more of a 80% we'll get him, because we was in for him all last year and then it was and ahhing. Loads of stuff was going on, like loads of rubbish. Like, Man United could have done him, but Edward Wood and all the Glazers just don't want him. So I reckon this summer, they're going to go for it. Going to be cheaper. But is it the right position we need? Me personally, no. I still think we need a centre-back first. A CDM we need. I think Matic is coming to his end. Fred cannot do that position on his own without McTominay. But then when you play McTominay and Fred, you lose another player to help Bruno push up. So we can't keep doing this. As a Man United fan, and I'm sure others, I'd love to know what you think, but we can't play Fred and McTominay to win a league, to win a Champions League, to win a cup. We just can't do it. It's stupid. Like, you see so many other teams just playing one CDM and the other two midfielders push up and help the attack. It's against West Brom. Against West Brom, I've seen it myself. We had two holding midfielders with 1-1. Two holding midfielders. Why are we not just going for it? We was on their box for most of the game. But then when they'd break, we'd have Fred sitting back. Maguire and Lindelof, obviously. Why are we not just pushing onto them? Getting that second. We shouldn't even let them get the first, to be honest. I'm still not in the happiest mood that we drawed that. To be honest, now Man City are going to look like they're going to win it. It is a joke. But that's for another day. I'll bring another video out and talk about the points where we dropped and where we've dropped them. But let's get back onto transfers. So who would you bring in? I'd bring in a CDM. Declan Rice. Is Man United going to be able to get him from West Ham? Thinking, why don't we talk to Jesse Lingard? Say, I'll bring you back, but you got to come back with Declan Rice. But that, you know, Declan Rice, great holding midfielder. He could do that job on his own. You can see it in West Ham. If we brought him in, he'd be our holding midfield. Then it'd be like push McTominay, push Bruno up. You know what I mean? We'd have two midfielders helping our front three. We're gonna get Sancho. That to me is inevitable. We're always gonna push for Sancho now for some reason, even though we've got worse positions to fill. A centre back, we lost out on Upamecano, but we might be getting his teammate. 70 million, I think it was. There was rumours talking about him. Is he the right move? Who knows? We do need a centre back though. I know apparently we're in for Ramos, but I don't really see Ramos coming to United. We need Declan Rice. Who's it? I like Tyrone Mings from Villa. I reckon he would be a great fit for Manchester United. He's got speed. He's tall. Like, why are we not looking in the Premier League already? I don't understand it. I know there's better talent out there in the big world, you know, but there's one right on our doorstep, Tyrone Mings. Now, I'd love to know what you think, but I think he's a great player. He'll be called up to the England national. Like, why are we not looking at him? We're looking at Grealish. But that's all gone quiet now because we're getting Sancho. So, in this transfer, we should go for Declan Rice, Tyrone Mings, and if we get them two, then push for Sancho. But in my opinion, we're getting Sancho first. Which I look at it sometimes and I'm like, is it the right move? It's gonna push Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, you know. But is it what we need at this moment in time? You know, we can bring in as much attack, but it's our defenders that need help. I do think I'd love to see Sancho at Man United. When we was in for him last summer, I was ready to get his name on the back. I just loved what he did for Dortmund. I'd love to see it at Man United. But now we've got worse problems. You know, we're second in the league still. And Manchester City are going to win it still. But if we had better centre-backs, we wouldn't have dropped many points. We wouldn't drop points against Everton, Sheffield United, Arsenal, now West Brom. If we had a better centre-back. So that is the conversation today. I'd love to know what you think. Transfer news. Who do you think we're going to get? Leave your comments down below. Do you think we're only going to get Sancho? Do you think that we're going to be able to get a centre-back? Do we need a right back? Do we need a CDM? These are all the questions that Ollie's got to ask Woodward. We need a CDM. We need a centre back. Oh, do you know what? We need a right back as well. He's got to start pulling faith in Ollie. Like, I know I've lost faith in Ollie over a couple of days. Not playing the right team. Like, but he picks the team and they've let him down. So, but I think we need a CDM, a centre back, and if we get them to go for a right winger, which is Jadon Sancho. But Jadon Sancho is 80% coming. I can guarantee that. Mark my words. As Goldbridge would say, Mark Goldbridge is the 90% club. I'm not there yet, but I'm 80. So if you do like this, please leave a like, subscribe, and peace.